This week's GC unboxing is a big one. Literally a brand new Wattbike. I'm pretty sure that if you don't know about this already, you are gonna love it when I show it to you. Particularly this new one, the Atom, a smart static bike that has actually been designed for cyclists. Now, as well as getting a close-up look at the tech, we're also, this being GC unboxing, gonna give it away. I know, stay tuned to find out how you can enter. For now though, forgive me for wanting to crack on, because I really think you are gonna wanna see this. Ta-da! Ta-da! The Wattbike Atom. A pretty stylish bit of kit, I think you will agree. The external design was actually handled by a leading industrial design consultancy called Curventa. Nope, I hadn't heard of them either, but they know what they're doing, judging by the look of this. First time wood has ever been used in a GCN unboxing. So, a Wattbike is a static bike, and a highly advanced one at that. Yes, at its most simple, you just sit on it and pedal, and then it provides easily controllable resistance by changing through 22 gears via these electronic shifters up here. But it also has resistance that's electronically adjustable, and it has a power meter, a very accurate and reliable one at that, and a power meter that by design gives you all sorts of other advanced metrics as well, which we will get onto later. The original Wattbike was launched back in 2008. Now, it had been designed in collaboration with Peter Keane, who was the performance director of British Cycling at the time, as a means of giving riders, particularly track riders, the ultimate indoor training tool. So it had realistic feel, thanks to a combination of air resistance, magnetic resistance, and also a huge weighted flywheel. But then it also gave power readings, those advanced metrics, which we will get onto later. And boy, could it take some punishment. Now, it stood the test of time. Nearly 10 years on, still widely popular and used by all sorts of people, including the UCI, in fact, who use it for their fitness testing. However, the recent rise of smart training software like Zwift, for example, means that there's now a call for responsive trainers. So you ride up a hill on Zwift, and your smart trainer will make it feel like you are riding up a hill. So enter the Wattbike Atom. All the cool bits of the first one are still here, but this now has a dynamic magnetic resistance unit. So you connect to it via hardware that you already have, like your phone, or indeed, a tablet, and then you connect to it via the companion app, which is called the Wattbike Hub. You then use these as your head unit, attached up there on the built-in mount, and it is available for both iOS and Android. So the first thing you can do is put it in just ride mode. So that's where you simply pedal and adjust the resistance by scrolling through those 22 gears, just like you would on the open road. The higher the gear, the harder you have to pedal. And all your data is very clearly displayed in front of you. But you also have alternatives. So you can have climb mode, which is where they've got 6 iconic climbs already preloaded onto the app. So you've got Col de Tourmalet, Alpe d'Huez, you get the idea. And what they've done is use the stats from Strava and Velo Viewer, and then that means that as you ride, the dynamic resistance unit makes it feel like you are in fact going up that hill. Then you've also got workout mode, so that's kind of more conventional structured training sessions. And at this point, you can then put it in ergo mode, which is also known as torture mode. So basically, the Atom will keep you at a specific power that's been dictated by that training session and your ability level, which means, physics fans, that when you pedal quickly, then the resistance is less. However, as your pedaling slows down, perhaps because you're getting tired, the resistance ramps up, i.e. torture. It is, however, very good for training. Okay, you've waited long enough. Let's get on to those advanced power metrics, shall we? The way that the Atom actually measures your power allows it to record the force you're producing at 100 times per second. Now, that is a lot of data, and what it means is it can generate some really cool force curves in real time, basically showing you how you are pedaling. So what that means is that it looks a little bit like this. So you can see that with a choppy pedal stroke, like I've got now riding in casual shoes, that you've got 2 almost distinct circles, but the smoother you get, the more it will morph into a peanut shape until eventually your peanut could well turn into a sausage. And that's when you know you are really smooth. And you can also see underneath the average PES. So that's your pedal effectiveness score. And what that does is it calculates the average maximum and the average minimum power, force produced by each leg during each pedal stroke. And basically, that gives you a figure for how effective your pedal stroke is. So you're looking at about 73 is the absolute gold standard. I'll take 59, not even clipped in. Now you might think, given how much tech is going on here, that this would be insanely expensive, but it actually retails at £1,499 or €1,995/$. Remember though, that one of you can get your hands on this for free. You just got to enter the competition to be in it to win it. To do that, you have to click on the link in the description beneath this video. That will take you through to the competition page and then you can enter very simply. Now do make sure you subscribe to GCN before leaving that. That is completely free. To do so, you just got to click on the globe, and if you want some more content, we've actually got current Wattbike content already on the channel. For example, a training session using the Wattbike trainer. That one is just down there. Or to see how to test your fitness indoors, that one is just down there. Both of them hurt quite a bit, I'll warn you now.